Welcome back, people. I know you probably can't see me, nothing like that, but um, it's Friday and it's my off day today. So come in the day in the life with me while I talk a little bit more about the league I'm in and the truth about the whole going overseas thing. Finally got some better lighting. It's still kind of loud though, I can't even lie, but it's early. That's the first thing I say about playing college basketball, probably anywhere. You're gonna be up early before the sun comes up and before anybody else wakes up. Most mornings, when I say most mornings, literally every morning, we got practice in the morning, you know? And it's one of those things where if you want to play the sport and you want to get better, you're gonna show up. Even though only two of them are mandatory, right? Two of them you have to be there. It's the three that aren't mandatory that really see like, okay, do I want to play the sport or do I not want to play the sport? At the uni now, at the sports center. Peep that up there though. Is that Aura? Ooh. At the uni now. Stretching out. Gotta get just a little bit of shots up and probably go lift too. So nothing too crazy for today, but just staying in the gym. Morning workout done. It was just some quick little shots, you know. Even if you're just putting up like, I think we did like 150 makes, something like that. Just getting a little bit better every day, just staying consistently in the gym. That's all it is, man. Workouts are done now. Well, it's not really workouts. We went there on our own discretion. You just got to get a little bit better every day, you know. If it's just putting up some shots in the morning before you go to class or something like that, you got to do it. Like, I have class today. It's not till 3 o'clock and it's 8:45 in the morning. But still, some guys got class at 9 a.m. and they're still there at 7 putting up shots. So it's just about how bad you really want it. I'm going to talk more about, you know, the truth about playing over here and stuff. But before we do that, only 92% of y'all watching are subscribed. You know, it's free. Help a brother out. Subscribe. Trying to hit 1.1K. Let's do it. Okay, I'm just about to pull up to the crib ski. You know, since it's an off day today, there's really not much else going on basketball wise. I might get a lift in later at my accom. I probably will. It's a good idea. I'm gonna get a lift in later at my accom. And for right now, I'm just going back in. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. Another thing you really gotta do is take care of your body. You're gonna be playing basketball. Let's see, I do it 8 times a week for at least 2 hours a week, and then we got 2 2-hour lifts a week. So it's a lot on your body. And then walking to uni is 30 minutes, walking back's another 30 minutes. So it's a lot. So I'm gonna do a little bit of recovery with y'all, but first I'm gonna get in the shower because I stink. Shower is done now. I washed my hair. Y'all want a sneak peek? No you don't. But now I'm gonna do a little bit of recovery while I wait for my clothes to dry. And I'm gonna play the game while I'm recovering. Gee. And I got class at 3 and it's 11 right now. So I'm low-key chilling. I'm low-key doing good. Let's get to it. We got little leg compression things. They're kind of like the big leg compressors, but way smaller and way cheaper as well. They do the same thing. About slap those on my calves. I'm just gonna lay back, relax, stretch a little bit. Also, I forgot the part that mentions that you have to stretch. If you want to see a full stretching thing or a time-lapse thing, check out my conditioning in the off-season with Overseas College Athlete video right here. I'm gonna link it right there. Check that out if you want to see the full stretch. Now I gotta run to the store real quick. I'm gonna print out some photos to put in my room. Just something chill. Yeah, nothing too much. Another big thing about staying in the top shape that you need to be in to play is what you put into your body, right? I'm personally a big advocate of just drinking water, and then I have some apple juice for breakfast, but other than that, I'm just drinking water all day. Probably get through about 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons of water in a day. which is really good. When you pee, it should come out clear. Another thing I advocate for is the food that you eat, right? A lot of junk food, not good for you. But what I mean by that, I'm not saying that you don't need to eat any junk food. I myself, I like to eat like a pack or two of cookies from time to time, you know? It's like, you know what, I deserve it. I'm gonna give me a cookie. But stuff like that, you don't need a lot of it because it just kind of slows your body down. Look at Bron and look how much sweet he eats. Dude been in the league for 22, 23 years, and he's still going strong at 40. Final thing about diet stuff, what I eat normally is a bunch of chicken and rice. It's filling, good for you. Throw some like lettuce, peppers, whatever your heart desires, really. So I'm on my way back from the store now. I picked up a new addition to the family. We're gonna call him an umbrella. Yeah, and I'm about to head back to the crib now and get ready for class, unfortunately. Let's talk about the whole point of why I'm here. College basketball, university basketball, whatever you really want to call it. So you're a student athlete, which means you are a student first. So I wrote down the numbers, right? So I can break it down to y'all. 112 hours in a week of just daytime hours, right? So we're excluding the 8 hours of sleep that you should be getting. 14 of those hours go towards basketball in a week, right? Which might not seem too bad because it's split over days, but it's low-key a lot. And this is including Saturday and Sunday. 10 hours of that is just strictly class time, okay? Just in class, that, not even outside of class studies. And then 12 hours of that is just walking back and forth from the uni or the sports center to my place inside the city center. Now, once you break all that down, yada yada, you have about 10 hours each day of the week to do whatever. If that's hanging out with friends, cooking, studying, which most of my time goes towards that, you got about 10 hours for that. Now, my major is international relations and economics, and the workload is pretty decent, you know? So you really have to find some sort of good balance for you, okay? If that means, like, for example, my off days are Monday, I don't have any class on Monday. I'm in the library getting everything for the week done. All the pre-stuff I need for the week done, out the way. You just have to find little stuff like that to stay active in your studies, because if you drop out of university, you can't play basketball. If your grades are bad, you can't play basketball. So it's a win-win situation. You get good grades, get education, and you get to hoop. Sounds fun to me. Now I'm off to economics. I'm leaving y'all here so I can, you know, focus in class. But I'm off to economics. Watch how I come back. And we back from class. Class was good. It was actually really helpful. I actually enjoyed it. I really don't like economics like that, but I really enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. Now we're gonna go to my friend's place because he got some food. Let's go. Like I've said before, it is a day off, so I got a lot of free time. So now, like I said, we're walking to my friend's house, and I'm gonna talk to you about a little bit how I use my free time. My quote-unquote free time isn't always exactly free. You know, you gotta balance it between recovering, like you saw earlier, study time, which I just came from class and I gotta study outside of it once you post the stuff, and, you know, like cooking, washing clothes, cleaning your room. So that 10 hours of free time I said earlier turns to about 1 or 2, depending on the day, depending on classes and practice schedule. But like a day like today is way more, but a day that's really busy, like for me, it would be Wednesdays, it's not that much. Let's go get a quick lift in real quick. Nothing too crazy, just a light lift, a recovery lift mostly. Me and the guys getting that lift in.
Almost walked in with the Glock where they drug test me at. She playing with it while I drive, I love touching that. Spreading dead niggas across my arm, I love fucking rap. Fuck them all up, do a show with Dub coming back. He slime me out, put a slug in his back. I tap a nigga head like it was bugs in his hat.
Lift finished, got some good chest work in, and now let's cut back to the room. Last thing before we call it quits. So let's talk about the league that my team competes in. If you don't know, Now you do. I play for the University of Derby, or Derby, however you want to say it. And we're in Tier 1. So the way the league works over here, it goes from the top to the bottom. It goes Premier League, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. We are at Tier 1 right now. Last year, we missed the playoffs to go up into Prem by 2 points. 2 points, a singular basket. We missed it by, right? But our league is still very competitive. It's very nice. And we even got to play the #1 team in Prem last year. And we lost by 7 points. So that means we're really ready to compete for this year. We added some new pieces. We're ready to compete. But that was the truth about Bucks basketball coming from an American guy who came over here to play. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you on the next one. Peace. The future is you. Breakfast is made. I'm gonna chow down. Watch this.